Folks, welcome to Mahjong Mondays. It's your boy, Yusung. Good tidings to you all, good tidings, and a very merry wazza to everyone. There's no rule. I know I shouldn't do that. I know the wazza probably scares people away because it's like, whoa, who is this animalistic paragon of masculinity that I'm watching right now? Am I watching Bruce Wayne? No, it's just me. It's your boy. You know? Luna Leaf, good tidings. Wazza. Biku, good tidings. Wazza. Let's get the Channel Points Casino underway before I tell you all about this past weekend and we get into the Jade Room. Start prediction. Will he win? Oh, we did a lot of I have to type this out. Where will we place in Mahjong? Jade Room. First, second, third, fourth. Here we go. Submission period. 2 minutes. Sounds like a good third date to me. He makes that joke every time. Channel Points Casino is now open. How was my past weekend? It was good. Beth and I went down to her family's house to do an early Thanksgiving. I'll talk about this at length in my seminal work, the PogChamp, the Yusung Lu story, aka the YouTube video that's going to come out tomorrow. I talk about this at length in there, so I apologize if you're going to get a little double dose. But her brother is an awesome cook, and he made the Gordon Ramsay beef Wellington. And then you know what I said once I ate it? It's raw. The cow's still flipping alive. It's so raw. How's that? Can I get a 1 in chat if that Gordon Ramsay is good? Rice Mango Man, good tidings, good tidings. Can I get a 2 in chat if it, is a little uninspired, let's just say? 1? Okay, here we go. I mean, everyone here is really nice, though. That's the problem. I can't trust anybody anymore. Now that I've gotten too big for my britches, aka I've crested 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, everyone's just trying to yes man me. You know what I mean? Everyone's just trying to suck up so that they can get some of this Yusung Corporation benefit. It's not as good as your Lois. Pina, are you talking to Gordon Ramsay? Lois, Gordon's been cooking in Quahog. It's fucking raw. Hello, Seth MacFarlane. I'm here to interview for the position of Family Guy writer. Here's my spec script. Gordon Ramsay comes to Quahog. I hope you enjoy it. How would Gordon Ramsay say that's the thing, Sally? That's the thing, Sally. It's fucking raw. Heard Beth laughing from the other room. That's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's good. I mean, here's the thing about the beef Wellington. It was a little raw. It was medium rare, which is what you're supposed to do. But then Gordon Ramsay's whole thing is that things are too raw sometimes, you know? Hey, you know what I hope Gordon Ramsay doesn't find at a restaurant? My emotions. Because let me tell you something. Those are raw. Those are raw right there. You think you know raw? You don't know raw. You don't know raw. You don't know raw at all. Is Jason Statham here? I don't know who Jason Statham is. This is a cultural blind spot that I have. Is this embarrassing or is this okay? To not know who Jason Statham is? Is he a Jason stay-at-home dad? Is that anything? Is this thing on? Real viewer 42069, you in chat right now? You want to say something nice about this? You want to say something nice about these jokes? He's the British bald action guy. Oh, Northern Lion. I didn't know that was their real name. I'll pawn this. I'll pawn this. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. I believe that we're gonna get it. I believe that we're gonna get the red dragon right now. I mean, that's kind of interesting, right? That's kind of interesting. If we draw into another 4 of characters, we'll love to have another 3 in our hand. Ethan lacking. Good tidings. Good tidings. All right, here we go. How else am I doing? It was, I mean, it was good. I've told you a lot about this, but Beth and I prepared a few songs, right? To play for everyone. Other people were doing fake labor, like cooking the food or cleaning the house. We were doing the real labor, which was singing some songs. And then I think that honestly it went pretty well, but my voice did crack as I was singing, and it was really embarrassing. But then I asked Beth about it afterwards, and she was like, it was fine. It wasn't that bad. So you know what? You live and you learn. I didn't expect both of us to be that nervous while we were singing. But I was thinking about it afterwards, and I'm like, yeah, you know one really good way to slowly like chip away at the psychological cliff that is stage fright. Just doing stuff like performing. You just gotta. I mean, it's not just do it, forehead, but like if you can struggle with it a little bit, you know, IRL, it's not a bad way to try to struggle with stage fright. One song at a time, one absolute banger at a time. You Sung and Beth carrying the weekend on their backs with music. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you, okay? No one else was even singing. All right, here we go. We finally got into Tenpai. It's not a great Tenpai. It's not the Tenpai this city needs, but maybe the one it deserves. I'm like a bat in the darkness, waiting for my 5 of bamboo. Always watching, always pawning in Tenpai. That's my Dark Knight. What do we think about that? What do we think about that? I think it's not bad. Where is she? You know, Batman playing Richie Mahjong. I'm gonna chi instead of where is she? What do we think about that one, folks? Is this thing on? Hear about this one, Kevin? The Dark Knight playing Mahjong. It was great. looks like the lords up above agree with us. Oops. Can someone, this is on me, okay? This is like literally my job, but can someone please remind me after this game, if you remember, no one has to write it down or anything. No one has to talk to their electronic assistant to get this going. I gotta change my winning animation. I gotta remove the fox one, and I gotta put back the fire tower one. Why? It's because of the thumbnails. I wanna get the fire effect back in the thumbnails, and I can't because I'm using this awesome fox animation with the other thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, okay? I've got some of the best thumbnail faces in the fucking game. Check this out. Oh! Check this out. Ah! These are the faces that Mr. Beast wishes he could make, okay? And I'm doing this for free. Hang on, what do I do here? Could someone tell me what I do here? I think I just throw away this too, right? This is a little bit of an embarrassment of riches. We got way too many shapes in this hand. Tude Pirate, good tidings. Hazanob, don't know if I said good tidings. Toad of Sky, good tidings. 789, oopsie poopsie, I guess I shall. It'd be a little rude not to. Bread Bowl Shoes, good tidings. 345 also kind of pog with it. I'm gonna keep the red 5 in my hand right now, and now we're one tile away from Tenpai, right? I'll be so happy to reach the Pinfu red 5 this hand. The Code Geass winning animation always lags and breaks, makes me sad. Sounds like that animation's kind of Code Geass. Look, it was right there. It would be rude not to make that joke. Rest of the weekend was good. We got to take Beth's family dog out on a walk, and I got to enjoy it, and I didn't have to pick up any of the poops at all. Huge shout out to Beth for picking up the poops, because I've never picked up poop before, and I don't necessarily want to start, okay? I've lived a very innocent life. You know what I mean? I don't even know what Rule 34 is, you know? Like, I'm innocent. I'm uwu, kawaii, etc., etc. I'm say-so. You sung too pure. Exactly. Many people are saying this. Also, by the way, Right Lord is going to call the Riichi here. If we manage to get in Tenpai, that's probably the kiss of death. But I was going to say if we manage to get into Tenpai, we do not call Riichi with it. I think that we're just really happy to take a Damenten Pinfu, right? That might be a hardware acceleration issue. What is this? Back to the Future? Marty, we gotta get this car going at a specific speed. All right. My Doc Martin, really bad. I know, I don't really know what Doc Martin sounds like. Even though I've watched the movie, mind you, I know what Rick sounds like. Morty, we got to get this freaking flipping car to 88 miles per hour. Parthenax, good tidings. Doc Martin, wait, those are shoes. Oh, fuck. Who's the doctor? No one tell me. No one tell me. I know this. 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 No one fucking tell me. No one fucking tell me. No one tell me. No one tell me. No one tell me. What is the doctor's name in Back to the Future? I'm Doc. It's not Doc Martens. Doc Martens are shoes. But it's like close there. It's like Martin Brown or something. I think his name is like Brown. I don't know if it's his first or last name, but if this was an academic essay, we could just say Brown and get away with it, you know? I'm Dr. Richard Brown. Here we go. Was that correct? Did I do it? Did I do it correct? Congrats. Wait, really? It's Richard Brown? That's the Think Doc Brown. You got it. All right, Richie, Sumo, Dora, Oradora. Oh, this sucks. At least we're not sitting in the bozo chair. We're happy to see it. It's anyone's game right now. Emmett Brown? He's not Emmett Brown, right? Emmett, but they never called him by his first name. Hey, maybe that's why he wanted to go back in time so much. Everyone's calling him Doc Brown. He just wants to be called Emmett. You know? That's kind of interesting. Back to the Future X Call Me By My Name crossover. So much of that is wrong. Chewy, thank you for the 14 months. Monday work traffic, am I right? So true. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Call me by my doctoral name. So true. Remember that scene where Doc Brown from Back to the Future has sex with a peach? And he's like, Marty, I gotta do this so we can go back in time. I'm just saying stuff. I'm just saying stuff. Anyone else just up saying stuff? Fairwind Bruiser, thank you for the 6 months. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. If you had to have sex with a fruit or vegetable, what would you do? I think if it were up to me, probably a pumpkin. Cause I've, you know, look, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, but like, I'm gonna say something embarrassing to you and everyone's gonna be like, you're the only one who knows this, but I know for a fact that I'm not the only one that knows this, okay? You know when like you go online and like there's all this information out there about like, hey, here's how to make like a homemade sex toy. You can take like a cup and put some sponges in it, right? And then you can have sex with that. Or I think a pumpkin is also in there. I think a pumpkin is on the message boards. You know what I mean? Literally no. Look, I don't mean to facts and logic anyone, but like, this is 100% out there on the internet. Can I get a 1 if you know what I'm talking about? And then mods ban everyone that says 1. No. I mean, can I get a 1 if you know what I'm talking about? This is real, okay? This is, oh, yeah, of course humanity doesn't like it when someone shines a mirror to it, right? Can the mods ban the streamer? This is the thing. You can't vote of no confidence me because it is an unfair dictatorship right now. It is absolutely an unfair dictatorship. It's mostly hollow though, but like, that's okay. You know what I mean? Because we're not there for we don't want the pumpkin to be thick, I think. I think it is just like the casing of the pumpkin that's important. We gotta talk about something else. Can you talk more about this idea? Sure. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, you know, people out there having sex with pumpkins. I don't know what to tell you. Look, am I personally endorsing it? Of course not. I would not be that much of a brand risk and endorse having intercourse with a pumpkin. Although that's one way to get me to say boo. That's just a fun joke. That's just a fun joke. Hey, Gilo6419, thank you for the follow. I just want to apologize for what we're talking about right now. Genuinely want to apologize right there. 5 of bamboo, looking pretty safe with my pants on the ground. Unfortunately, won't be able to pawn the 8 of characters anymore. Just trying to get into Tenpai before the end of the game. Probably should have pawned that last 8 of characters, but I really didn't think that we were gonna make it into Tenpai. Just the 2 of us. We can pawn it if we try. That's why they call them Jack-O-lanterns. That's genuinely really good. That's genuinely really good. All right, I don't think that we're going to be able to get into Tenpai. Hopefully we don't deal into anyone. This is unfortunate. Hopefully nobody else is in Tenpai. Okay, so 2 gamers managed to get there with tiles around the Dora. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. 2 of them actually rocking the characters from the event that's going on right now. This is one of the characters. I haven't watched the anime. And this is a saint level gamer, but they're psychologically destroyed. And you know what? Let's put the pedal to the metal. If someone's already like a little psychologically destroyed, we gotta finish the job, okay? Immigrants, we get the job done, and sometimes that job is utterly psychically destroying someone in a game of Riichi Mahjong. Sometimes you just gotta. I don't know what to tell you. You wouldn't like it. You don't have to. You don't need to. I mean, you're trying, like, this is the messed up thing about me, is that people, and by people, I mean Oishi, have suggested to me to watch Haikyuu. And now I know Haikyuu is a good show, but psychologically, I'm a little stinker, right? If someone suggests something to me, I'm like, ugh, it's too mainstream. I won't watch it. But if I find something, or if people are like, don't watch it, I'm like, okay, cue this shit up. We're gonna get in, loser. We're gonna watch a movie after this. People is the nicest thing he said about me. That's not true. That's not true. Mods, can we take away Oishi's modding privileges? We're getting too close to the truth right now. Sexy ass great pumpkin propaganda. All right, Right Lord at 2 Dora, a very scary hand as the dealer. Okay, Right Lord pulling away with it a little bit, but we're not out of here yet. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. We're in second place by doing absolutely nothing. This is a hand I understand. This is a hand that I understand. It's looking like it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's beginning to look like Riichi Pinfu or even a Tanyao hand. Ooh, that's nice as well. That's nice as well. It has 4 seasons and it's questionable. What is this? Jujutsu Kaisen? That's right. He's been reading about the animator mistreatment from Studio Mappa and how fricked up it is. Pardon the glib tone. I'm actually really serious. I think this is really brave of me, but I think that working conditions should be better. Anyone else agree with me? Yusung, don't say it. Don't say it. You're going to become a brand risk. Don't get too close to the truth. I'm sorry. I got to say this. Anybody else think that working conditions should be a little bit better? Other people on Twitch are not going to say this. +1 brave take. This is what I'm saying. Other people are like, "Oh, capitalism's so yummy. It's so good." Not me. I'm willing to speak truth to power. Holy moly. Right Lord is not letting us play the game right now. Prevalent win 1 Dora, again as the dealer, but 600 extra points because of the repeat count. They're pulling away with it. We definitely need to make some magic happen if we want to get back into first. I'll tell you something. This hand is not that hand. Gray, good tidings, good tidings. I'm getting too influenced by you, Dong. Anybody else think that corporate boots taste the best? Anybody else jerk off with the invisible hand of the free market? Anybody else not call the thing where you let one of your hands fall asleep, the stranger, but instead the invisible hand of the free market? Oh, wow. Girl Luigi, good tidings, good tidings. Pretty cursed time to join, not gonna lie. And we've already talked about having sex with pumpkins. The Adam Smith. They Adam on my Smith till I common sense. Is that anything? They Boston on my tea till I party. That's honestly pretty good. That's honestly pretty good. If I was directing like a triple X parody of like Hamilton or just like American history, I'd probably say something like that. You know what I mean? I'd probably say something like, I mean, first of all, I would do a play on did somebody order a pizza, but instead of that, I'd be like, did somebody order some fucking tea from Britain? You know what I mean? I get the crowd going like that. I'm gonna chi here, and I'm gonna just pray that we can get into Tenpai. Maybe single tile wait on the door or something weird like that. Majin Buu, good tidings, good tidings. Cold Light Oracle, hello, hello. Okay, what do I want to do here? I mean, Eastwind is looking okay. Let's just throw the other one of characters while we're here, right? Genuine lol. I think that's the best way to engage with you know, with history. I think, you know what? I'm also gonna say something, and I don't mean to make anyone upset. Does anybody else think that like the whole like, did somebody order a pizza thing? That's like a little contrived, right? And I don't know if that's sexy to anyone. Like who is, I don't mean to make anyone upset, but like who's that for? You know what I mean? Like, is the fantasy that like, wow, like this might be me if I was a pizza delivery person. Is that the fantasy? Like this could happen to anyone? I guess. It doesn't necessarily, it's not revving my engine as much. You know what I mean? If you think that's contrived, the whole stuck in the dryer scenario is predicated on an illegal design flaw. I mean, here's the thing though. The reason that I think that did somebody order a pizza is bad, and stepbrother, I'm stuck in the washing machine is good, is because the stepbrother I'm stuck in the washing machine speaks to the right to repair movement. And honestly, I just think that the more people know, the better, right? I think so. Honestly based, but I look, okay, I also agree that probably not a lot of people are getting stuck in look, I don't mean to burst anyone's bubble, but probably not a lot of people are getting stuck in the dryers, right? Also, hang on. I gotta make sure that I can actually win with this hand. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I guess I'm hoping for a 7-8-9 Sanshok somewhere in here. But I was reading somewhere, or I heard this on a podcast or something. You know, a well-informed member of the electorate right here. I heard this on a podcast or something, but like there's a part that's in every washer and dryer machine now that's just like designed to break down. You know what I mean? Isn't that so fricked up? Violet's gonna sumo. Nothing we can do about it. They got the tile flow in them. Every time they touch that track, it turns into gold. I just got unstuck from the dryer, so this hurts. Al Borland fan, I'm so sorry. See, sometimes we joke around, but I don't mean to actually do any erasure of anyone's experience, you know? This hand is the worst thing I've ever seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh! Okay. Mommy doesn't know daddy's calling pawn at the mahjong shop. Going for 13 orphans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 13 is good enough for me. 8 out of 13 unique orphans is kind of good enough for me. I have to do laundry tomorrow. Wish me luck. May we pray that number 1, you don't get stuck. Because it happens to people. It happens to people. Number 2, that it just goes by without a hitch. Okay, I'm gonna make believe like I have a half flush of some kind to disguise the fact that I'm going for orphans. We have to be a little bit careful that not all the east winds get thrown, or not all the one of characters gets thrown. Okay, this is a little bit weird right now. It's a little bit weird. I'm just gonna throw the door. And by the way, if someone calls Ricci or someone calls a con, we're gonna fold. We're gonna absolutely fold. Like we got a morning shift at Abercrombie and Fitch. Here we go. Slowly folding one by one. Again, I'm gonna need your help, like I'm Dora the Explorer, keeping an eye on the one of characters and the one of bamboo. So far, so good. Honestly, I mean, it's not so good, right? There's only one of characters left in the entire game. Maybe someone's using it, but there's still a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Andreothea, hello, hello. Here we go. How am I doing otherwise? I'm doing okay. I'm doing the, so Beth and I, we gotta set aside our judgment shoes a little bit here, okay? Beth and I ordered food from Whole Foods. I know, I'm not happy about it either, but it's hard to find, it's hard to find an alternative in this day and age. I will absolutely say that much. We ordered food from Whole Foods for Thanksgiving. They do like pre-prepared meals. It's like $100 for 4 people. So it's like $25 per, and it's like a kind of a nicer meal. And apparently what you do is that you go there on Thanksgiving or like the day before, you pick it up and then you just like heat it at your leisure in your home on Thanksgiving Day. Buy the $100 deep fried turkey from Popeyes. Is that an NFT or is that real? I genuinely can't tell when society and parody have become too close. And Chesity, you took the words right out of my mouth. You might be asking yourself what it cost to shop at Whole Foods. Let me be very, very clear, okay? What it costs to shop at Whole Foods, a whole paycheck. Here we go. He's going off, folks. He's absolutely going off. Other people are gonna, oh, what the heck? Okay, so Right Lord is absolutely popping off right now. What, 7 pairs, all symbols, 2-door, holy moly. The Dama 10 gamer strikes. Just 1 paycheck? I mean, that's the thing. Regardless of how big your paycheck is, you know you're spending the whole damn thing when you're going to Whole Foods. Can I say something? I know shopping at Whole Foods is bad. But if I can give a nuanced take right now, I like how when you go in, and I usually don't go in. I've only been like, I think 2 times in this entire past year. I think that when you do go into Whole Foods, as I like to call it, whole paycheck, they organize all the vegetables by color. And you're like, what is this? The bookshelf of an artsy fartsy type on TikTok or Instagram? No, it's the vegetable section. I like how aesthetically pleasing it all is, you know? Hat trick, I'm actually banned from Whole Foods. I stole a sandwich in 2010. Okay. welcome. Yeah. Was the sandwich worth it though? Is that better or worse than Amazon? It's hard to say. It's absolutely hard to say. We're gonna stay in it, by the way. We're South 4. If Right Lord calls a Ricci, we're gonna huge fold right now. We're absolutely gonna huge fold. But if we manage to rack up the dubs right now, we could still try to come back here in this game. It's not necessarily all ogre for us yet. They took it back. Honestly, if they're gonna ban you from the store, they should at least let you do it, you know? But I just like how aesthetically pleasing all the okay, I'll do this. There's a chance at a pure double sequence here. I don't know if this is the right move. There's a chance at all simples as well. I mean, this probably isn't the right move, right? The Dora is the 4 of bamboo. Other people are gonna be holding on to with their grubby little paws. I'll say it. I'll absolutely say it. But now we can pawn the 2 or the 3 and get into template for the 6 of characters. This isn't that bad at all, folks. This isn't that bad at all. 9 is not what we want to see. This is not what we want to see. You know what is your favorite grocery store? Because people have opinions about this. Can I tell you what my favorite grocery store is? It's Wegmans. I don't know if a lot of you know what Wegmans is, but it's just like a really based grocery store that's like mostly on the East Coast of the United States. I think that they just have a good hot bar. I think that they just have like a good environment going on. Wegmans is cracked. I extremely agree. I loved Wegmans when I was on the East Coast. All I'm saying is Wegmans can get it. That's all I'm saying. Left Lord calls the Ricci. Anything that we can do here? Or are we just supposed to fold? But if we fold here, do we lose? You know what I mean? Do we just straight up lose? Mommy doesn't know daddy's getting lose at the body foos playing a little mahjong. Wegmans, now that's a sandwich worth paying for. It's really, really good. Visited Publix once and it was amazing. I will say this. When I was being a producer for the podcast Doughboys, we did a tour in a city where they had a Publix. And let me just say this, okay? Hang on. I wanted to lick everything in that store because it looked good, and I had to buy some cereal for a segment, and the cereal section was pretty stacked. I'm not gonna lie to you there. So I've only been to Publix once, but it was good. Hey, why was the why did the introvert never get any groceries? This is a joke. This is a joke. Here we fucking go, folks. This is a joke. Here we fucking go. Here we go. Why did the introvert never buy groceries? Cause they had to go in public. Cracked. Utterly cracked. This is so wrong. This is so wrong. I stay fly. Welcome, welcome. A lot of new chatters here today, folks. Look, I don't ask this lightly, but can we get some you sunk psychological prisons in the chat right now? We might lose second place, and it wasn't even like a huge folded. Let's go. I think with this we stay in second place. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Second place semi-believers, we're eating good today. Pay out the second place semi-believers / prediction, 28% of you. I'll see you in the end zone. Here we go. Here we go. When I was a kid, Publix made incredible lemon pepper roast chicken, but the quality has really dropped the last few times I had it. I will say this, the one food that hits extra hard from the grocery store hot bar is like, I mean, we have like Vaughn's and Ralph's here. I think they're kind of the same thing. But their chicken wings really hit. I don't know what it is about it, but like, I think they just make them kind of fresh every day. And it's really, really good. What did, here's a joke, by the way. Before we get into the next game, here's a joke, by the way. Here's a joke, by the way. Here we go. Here we go. If you're watching along at work right now, just steel yourself. I don't want you to accidentally laugh, create a whole ruckus in the office, and then suddenly you're getting fired for watching Twitch streams while you're supposed to be on Microsoft Excel. Okay, here we go. What did Colonel Sanders say when they were being optimistic? Here we go. Here we go. He's cooking. What did Colonel Sanders say while he was being optimistic? I guess we're going on a wing and a prayer. Here we go. Channel points prediction is up, by the way. Here we go. Here we go. Just wait a second. Just wait a second. Just wait a second. Just wait a second. You have to understand, there's some lag time. There's some lag time between when I say something and when it gets beamed up to everyone on Twitch, and then when you chat and it gets beamed back to me, there's a huge delay. There's a huge delay. So while there might not be any huge lamaus, like an ocean of lamaus, I know that it's eventually gonna come. Sometimes people watch on mobile. People watch on mobile and it takes a really long time to do it. The bucket is half full. Yeah, that's immediately better than mine. Sorry, couldn't say LOL faster. I was laughing too hard. Again, like, you know, there's a reason they say that Midas was cursed, right? Because it's not like everything you touch turns to gold, but like that means that you can't ever eat anything, you know? That means you can't ever eat anything. It all just turns into gold. Me, every time I joke, everyone gets like stunned into silence so hard that they can no longer type in the chat. And you know what? That's That's the cross I have to bear. Forkashi, thank you for the prime. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are. That's true. Is this kind of our last supper? I have the feeling that one of you was going to betray me and not type LOL. Hey, Adam Levin. Good tidings, good tidings. You might as well just accept your fate. Fair wind bruiser. How dare you? You can't just outclass me immediately, okay? You gotta be like, hey, you sung. You gotta trick people a little. You gotta be like, hey, you sung. Didn't you say this joke? And then you type your really funny joke, and then I'm like, and then we lie to everyone to make other people think that this stream is actually better than it is. Yukiona, hello, good tidings, good tidings. I will say this. So the League of Legends World Championships happened this past weekend, and the game started at hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God, what am I even doing right now, dude? I don't even flipping know. Sorry for the harsh language. But it is absolutely true. I guess I could have discarded this. No, I can't, because I need the one of bamboos as my pair right now. So the nut draw for us right now, is I mean, this is a little awkward. I was gonna say the 3 of bamboo, but now I'm not so sure. I don't even know what this hand is gonna do. The League of Legends World Championships was this past weekend, and the game started at 12 a.m. They started at midnight, and like Saturday night, midnight, technically Sunday morning, right? And obviously, I'm at Beth's family's house. I'm not gonna stay up to watch that. We're already tired from having to be extroverted and have more than one conversation throughout the day. And then so on Sunday, we had to like hang out with everyone, or like we were hanging out with everyone, and then we eventually started like leaving the area, and Beth was like, I almost looked up the result because I wanted to know, and I was like, I honestly like shuddered for a second. I was like, Beth, thank God you didn't look up the result, because I would have been able to see it in your eyes. I was so scared of avoiding spoilers that I was just like, that day was genuinely the day that I was the most scared of spoilers in my entire life, because I really wanted to watch the games when I went home. I guess I'm kind of a sporto in that sense. I guess I'm kind of a jock. Guess I've kind of just got washboard abs. Citation needed. And then we went to this boba shop on the way back because it was a long drive. Mommy doesn't know daddy's getting hot at the boba shop. And then there was this guy standing outside the boba shop wearing a Cloud9 hoodie, which meant that like Cloud9 is a League of Legends professional team, which means that they were a League of Legends fan. And outside the boba shop, I was like, don't look at them in the eye. Don't look at them in the eye, because you will be able to tell from just eye contact who won the game that day. I lost my damn mind this past weekend. You know it now, though. I absolutely do. I watched the games as soon as we got back. It was an extremely fun time. My Twitter is full of League. I have to mute those. That's extremely fair. I think that if you're not League pilled, you gotta start muting people, you know? I genuinely on Twitter, I have muted probably like more than 50% of the people that I follow. just cause I have a problem with technology addiction. And I also think that literally everyone that works for like a technology company is trying to cook up the most addicting piece of software of all time. So they're trying to make it addicting. And then what I do is that I try to make using social media literally as painful as possible. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make it so that every time it's like an unethical social experiment. I'm trying to make it so that every time I log onto Twitter, someone administers a little shock to me, you know? Are we going all simples with this, Yan? Can someone explain to me what I'm doing? We definitely want to keep this just because we could go for the Dora, but the rest of this hand kind of doo-doo with it though, right? Anyway, that's my ultimate strategy for trying to make social media worse so that I don't have to do it anymore. Working in web development can confirm retaining user attention. It was one of the most important metrics. Look, as someone who streams on Twitch, I know this all too well, which is why It's time for another joke. It's time for another joke. Who was the butlers? This is a joke that has nothing to do with anything, okay? But just watch yourself. Watch yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. If you are driving right now, pull the fuck over. I don't want you to get into an accident because of how funny this joke is. Who was the butler who was the butler's favorite person at a wedding? The maid of honor. What do we think about this one, folks? What do we think about this one? What do we think about that one? Just wait a second. A lot of people are watching on mobile. That joke raised my engagement 70%. We're giving people semis in terms of engagement. Double entendre, lol bet. Good tidings, good tidings. First stream in a while. Happy to enter on a banger joke. We got him. We got him, folks. People couldn't even exit this stream if they wanted to right now. Just kidding, just kidding. I know that that is patently false. I know that that is absolutely false. So this hand is good. We definitely want to see a 4 of characters. Again, it's the Dora. All simples, red 5 Dora would be an absolute slapper of a hand. Don't want to end up in Zosie Ferritin jail, so I'm going to throw away the 3 of bamboo. Should probably be playing a little bit safer. Rylord is going to sumo, even though their discards are fairly inconspicuous, and holy moly. Sumo, Pinfu, all simples, Dora, red 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wing and a prayer. See, this is how long it takes. This is how long it takes. The mobile lag. Twitch, you gotta fix your website. The mobile lag is ridiculous. People are only just now hearing the wing and a prayer Colonel Sanders joke. Is this acceptable to you? I don't think so. No, it's true. I've been stuck here against my will for years. It's why our fandom is called the Prison Realm. What do you think? It's not the worst idea I've ever had, right? It's a little zeitgeisty with Jujutsu Kaisen. Hey, welcome to the Prison Realm. You're never gonna escape. No, that's too intense. That's too intense. Or is it though? Or is it? Hang on. We also maybe should have kept that 1 of circles. Maybe I'm getting a little too hasty in my discards. Yesterday, I played my first Mahjong Souls game after a month, and I dealt into 13 orphans. Can I say something? The orphans in this game are absolutely ruthless. What is this? What is this? A production of Annie? That's like a reboot of Annie. That's a little gritty. Annie has to like. Here's my pitch for like a reboot of Annie that's dark and gritty. Like, you know, for the trailer, there would be like a slowed down version of A Hard Knock Life sung by like one singular child. It's a hard knock life. And then like in the trailer, like Mr. Rochester gets like stabbed in the heart or something. You know what I mean? One in chat if you would watch this. One in chat if you would watch this. Gritty reboot of Annie. I think that this has legs. Annie actually got the guns. Mr. Rochester is definitely not an Annie. I'm thinking of Jane Eyre. What's Daddy Warbucks? It's Daddy Warbucks. Calling people daddy is kind of tired at this point. Calling your lover Daddy Warbucks? Like one in chat if that's kind of intriguing. All I'm saying is maybe it's worth examining. Maybe it's worth examining as a society, you know? Annie is a cyborg and it's Daddy War Machine now. And it's like, yeah, it's like sponsored by the American military industrial complex. Annie, we have to make sure that democratic ideals can be spread across the globe. That's why you must kill. Is Annie Batman? I mean, I'd watch that too. The orphan this city, not the orphan this city needs, but the one it deserves. I'm gonna be honest with you. Confusing catchphrase. Because, like, both of those work. You know what I mean? Not the hero this city deserves, but the one it needs. Like, that's fine. Is that the actual line? I don't know what the actual thing is anymore. This is the exact same thing. This is the same problem I have with the rhyme that's like in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Any year with that ends in 2 rhymes with blue. It's not a good mnemonic. It's not a good mnemonic. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know if it's 1492 that Columbus sailed the ocean blue. I'm going to be honest. I think it was maybe before 1492. It could have been 1462. I'm not sure. All I really remember is, oh God, what am I supposed to do with this hand? Oh no. Seems like it's working all right. In 1469, Columbus crossed the ocean fine. No. Crisis Cannibal, we're joking around, but you're actually gonna confuse me. Dude, I have like 1 kilobyte of RAM in here, okay? Right now, that's reserved for 1492. We cannot shake my fragile mental state anymore. In 1629, Columbus sailed the ocean brine, or like Columbus smelled the ocean brine. In 1495, Columbus was very much alive. You know what I mean? We gotta stop this. If there's any children watching this, you need to leave, okay? You are actively lowering your intelligence by staying here. This stream is gonna give you the wrong ideas. In 1548, Columbus sailed the ocean great. In 1942, Columbus crossed the ocean. So true. Okay, what about this meme? I mean, this isn't that funny, but I think it's interesting enough to share to the class. It's like that meme of get in loser, we're going shopping, but it's like the English monarch at that time, and it's like get in loser, we're going colonizing. I think that might get you like 50 upvotes on /r/picks, and you can just take that. I'm not gonna be precious about it based on the novel Push by Sapphire. You can just take that. I'm willing to give that one to you for free. There's so many Columbus mentions in the chat right now. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still need a 5th shape. We can't keep these honor tiles, unfortunately. Going for all simples, right? All simples, red 5, Dora. The 5 of characters, also the Dora. In 1750, Columbus sailed the ocean Liddy. In 1988, Nancy Reagan was still a throat goat great. Okay. A flexible stretch. In 2257, no, Crisis Cannibal, I can't say that one. In 1072 plus 420, Columbus sailed the ocean plenty. This is fricked up. Imagine being a kid right now. It's already so hard to be a child, but now you got all this misinformation on the internet about when Columbus sailed the ocean blue. It's too hard, man. It's too hard. Can I ask a question? Did anybody ever like actually write answers on their hands to cheat? I don't know if I ever have, but I think I might have. I think I might have actually like written on my arm to like cheat. You know what I mean? Misinformation is so pog. Double entendre. We have to make a stand against misinformation. We can't go around saying misinformation is pog champ. It's gonna give kids the wrong idea. I would just write on the desk. Writing on the desk is also okay. Kanata, I have. You know what I remember? Is this a rare thing, or did everyone do it? Where like sometimes your teacher, I don't know why they did this, but sometimes your teacher would be like, you can bring in 1 index card worth of notes to the test. And then that night, you're like learning how small you can write while it still remains barely legible. You're like discovering like whether or not you need glasses based on how small you can write and still read it. Oh, for those, I took that as a challenge. I had that. Like, but like, is that actually beneficial to the kids? You know what I mean? Or is that just like, or is that just, I mean, honestly, here's what I think it is. It's like you can trick kids into studying without telling them to study outright, because the act of writing on that note card is the same as studying. But sometimes it would like invalidate the fucking test, because then you're like, I can just write the quadratic formula on this and it's over for you. It's gone. I spent it, you know? All the time in college, because our exams were often essay based. You know, the thing that I liked about college, a lot of my college English classes, was all the partying that we did. No, the thing that I liked about it is that sometimes as an English major, and this is a cheat code if anyone wants to, you know, go through college and have an easier time, just be an English major. Yeah, sure, you'll be unemployed and you'll be saddled with a student loan debt, but the good news about it is that sometimes a lot of your final exams will just be essays. And an essay, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Essays are so easy based, like, because there's no time constraint. I would always take an essay over a legit exam, you know? What am I doing with this hand? Can someone please explain what I'm doing with this hand? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up and calmly explain to the class what I'm doing with this hand? Because I don't really, oh my God. I don't know what's going on anymore. J-Train, good tidings, good tidings. Can I be an English engineer and make money? Honestly, I think that's a really good idea. If you can double major in English and engineering, that's just genuinely solid advice no matter what. Your son needs to take a philosophy essay exam. I mean, I've told you this story before, right? Where like I took a philosophy class and I had to like write an essay, and I wrote the essay, and afterwards the TA was like, this is well written, but none of it makes any sense, like in terms of the philosophy, like the logic or whatever, you know? And I was like, you know what? Good, because I'm just in here to try to look smart, okay? I'm just in here just so I can reference Descartes when I'm Twitch streaming 5 years from now. Oops. This hand was the longest walk for 1,000 points I've ever gotten in my entire life. All that for all simples. We're just trying to avoid 4th place, by the way. But now in South 1, we might be able to mount a epic comeback as the dealer. All of our honor tiles besides the Northwind are looking okay. Dora's the white dragon. I'm going to tell you right now, I hate that. Someone has the opportunity to go sicko mode and get a Mongon very easily. I hate that. It's me. I have the opportunity to get a Mongon. Do I care though? Do I actually care? Am I really about to reject humanity and go for a half flush in the bamboo suit? Even though I should have definitely kept the Northwind if I was gonna do such a heinous act. I mean, look at this. It's not going that bad right now. We get to keep all of our honor tiles this way. And again, all of our honor tiles are kind of bringing the heat right now. Like a nice tapatio hot sauce. Okay, now it's looking a little weird. We got 4 pairs for our verse, no album out. Can definitely go 7 pairs and still make use of the Dora. Your son gets the Mongon, guys. I saw the VOD. Put your shoe on your head right now so we know that you're not pre-recording this. Put your shoe on your head. I will say this. I'm starting my gift shopping for the season. Beth showed me this incredible gift for parents, okay? Because sometimes it's hard to buy gifts for parents because you're like, you don't know what, like, I don't know what you like. You don't even know what you like. We don't know what you like. Fair. Beth showed me this birdhouse that's like a smart bird feeder that takes a photo. It has like a camera in it, and it takes a photo every time a bird comes to visit. Isn't that kind of incredible? And that's like a fun gift for the whole family, I think. It's definitely way pricier than I anticipated, but honestly, anything to actually have a gift to be able to give to others. Those are great. I'm honestly really excited. We're gonna go a little Splitsville on that. Miss, thank you for the 58 months. Thank you. That is incredibly kind. Thank you. Genuinely appreciate it. What am I gonna discard here? Southwind? Everyone's looking up for the Southwind. I had a camera trap to take pictures of squirrels back when I had a yard. Those just take a lot of pics of squirrel nuts? Really? Wait, no way. You're telling me that squirrels are showing hog while they're eating? I don't think so. Like, I've also never seen, I don't know if this is okay to say, but like, I've seen like a lot of squirrels in my day. You know what I mean? Growing up in upstate New York, you see a lot of squirrels. I've never seen like an NSFW squirrel. And no, don't post about it in the Discord, okay? I understand what I'm saying. Hope everyone's doing well. Missed. It's a struggle right now. Hope you're doing well too. But it's definitely hard to buy gifts for people. Beth and I were also thinking, like, if we can't think of anything nice to get her parents, we could just give 7 pairs 2-door as the dealer. Definitely enough, right? Do I ever Ricci this? I think I might just Ricci this, because Ricci with sumo chance is kind of disgusting. I'm gonna Ricci here because it's not like I'm gonna play defensive. NSFW pumpkins, but no NSFW squirrels. I'm telling you, other people were writing literature about it. Other people were talking about here's how to set up your pumpkin so you can have sex with it online. I know. How upstate are we talking? We're talking the Ithaca area. We're talking the Syracuse Ithaca area. All right, here we go. I'm actually kind of looking forward to Christmas this year because we might get to play some IRL Mahjong, and that's fun. It won't be IRL Ricci Mahjong. It'll be IRL like simplified Mahjong where any hand is valid, but that's okay. That's honestly still a lot of fun. Not even copium, by the way. Not even copium. That is real facts. By the way, this is our chance to come back into this game. We need to win this hand. Someone needs to get way too greedy. Someone needs to be way too young, dumb, and full of crumbs. And then this is when we pounce by, hang on, what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I discard this 5, 7, 9 shape. I want the ability to pawn the white dragon, to pawn the, here we flip and go. Here we flip and go. Sorry for the language. Sorry if any kids are watching, but sometimes you gotta get hyped. Here we go. White dragon 3-door. This is immediately a manga. Can we get anything else in here? I don't know. Maybe a red 5. Maybe a red 5 here. A red 5 there. A wolf here. A wolf there. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry for party rocking. Indeed. Sorry, officer. I was party rocking. And then they let you go. Did you know that this was a thing? Like, if your family member is like a police officer, they can give you an index card that's like, my family member's a police officer. Oh my god. And then like, if you get like arrested by the police, you can show them, this sounds like I'm making it up. I'm not making it up because I've seen one of these before. You can show the police officer that card and they're like, oh, you have the secret ravioli, give me the formuoli. You have the formuoli. Have a nice day. My bro has one of those cards. Isn't that nuts though? Because you're thinking to yourself, you sung. Are you confusing a get out of jail free card in Monopoly with real life? I'm not. This is real. I know. It's literally a real life version of that. It's nuts. Like the photos that you're gonna be capturing if you have a smart bird feeder. Something that I noticed that was like a little bit interesting on Reddit was like how hateful everyone was. No, something that I noticed on Reddit was like, I liked this where I was looking up Black Friday sales for Magic the Gathering cards. Hey, come on. You do you and I do me, okay? We can all have our different hobbies. None of us need to judge anybody else, okay? I can look up my NSFW pumpkin guides. You can, Suji trap. Actual Suji trap. Mommy doesn't know daddy's in the lap of a Suji trap doing something unholy. You can do whatever you want, but as I was searching up Black Friday deals for Magic the Gathering cards, I was some of the Reddit search results that came up were like, yeah, I don't like Black Friday anymore because we would have had another Han there. That's really unfortunate. Because, you know, you'll try to buy like an air fryer and it'll say like, this is originally $199, but today it's $149. Isn't that nuts? But in reality, it's usually $149 and they just say the original price is higher to try to get you to think it's a good deal, which is why you got to look at price histories of items if you really want to know whether or not you're getting scammed or not. We can judge League of Legends players though. Absolutely, Bauer. Absolutely. If there was ever a fan base we could bully as a society, it's League players. I have a PSA 10 get out of jail free card my cop dad gave me. White border or black border though? She lost my caverns till I Ixalan. Okay, yeah, that's fucking incredible. That's fucking incredible. My friend's wedding was last week. He made custom magic cards for all the groomsmen. Oh, I imagine the Lord of the Rings set, the One Ring made an appearance. No, that's genuinely pretty cool. I keep getting advertisements for like this cruise. That's like a Magic the Gathering cruise. And on the one hand, I'm like, oh, that's so silly. And on the other hand, I'm like, I would like to do that. Like, I don't know if you would really like, I don't know, because some Magic the Gathering players can be a little bit aggressive. That's okay. Maybe you just got so much passion for the freaking game. But like, it's also, sometimes you just want to psychologically destroy someone in peace. You know what I mean? What is your weight? I'm waiting on the 3 of bamboo. It's only a 3 of bamboo. The reason, oh my God, right lord slurped left lord to death. Here we go. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Jay Chen, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Here we go. All right, so left lord is getting slurped into oblivion. That's honestly what I like to see. Oh, you sung, that sounds like what you search up on a NSFW site. Okay, maybe it is, but I don't go to where you work and make speculations on the pornography you're watching. Sorry. I don't know if I want to actually do this hand. I don't know if I actually want to do this hand, man. Like, I know we could Shi there, but I kind of want to pawn the green dragon first just to make sure that this hand has legs. It's like Noah's Ark, but for nerds. Dude, imagine if Noah's Ark was like, instead of 2 of every animal, it's just like pairs of 2 people, but they each have a Magic the Gathering card. Honestly, that they have a Magic the Gathering deck that's like a good matchup. You know what I mean? Honestly, that shit could get me religious. Yeah, I'd do that. I'd do that. Give me the cracker and the water, man, and give me the wine. Noah's Ark, but they don't have intimacy. The animals were not. Oh, is that what Noah's Ark is about? Don't even fucking judge me, by the way. Some of you don't know what Noah's Ark is about too, and you're just pretending to know. Is that what they did on Noah's Ark? Super Anonymous? We're not winning, but we're not losing. Bro? It's like, oh, these are the last animals in the world. And they're gonna repopulate all the animals ever by having sex after we get off the boat. Or during the boat ride, you know what I mean? Hey, if the arcs are rocking, don't come knocking. There's the last 2 lions on the fucking planet trying to save their species over there. Tectone? I mean, I know there's the NYC. I never know if I never know if I should say it or not. Good tidings, good tidings. Think of how many Nepo babies were on Noah's Ark. You know that one of the lions was like, oh, my dad knows Abraham. And that's how they got onto the boat. Sometimes it's not about what you know, but it's about who you know. So that you can get on Noah's Ark so that your species doesn't end up extinct. Tectonic! I feel so bad that I've gotten it wrong. I feel so bad that I've gotten it wrong for so long. Thank you for finally correcting me. Unfortunately, Noah's Ark only had male unicorns. What? We have so many honor tiles right now. What do I even do with this? Am I seriously gonna go sicko mode and go for a half flush and like the what? Okay, this had kind of nutty though. It could be nothing, but it could be something is the problem. Tectonic. I'm ingesting it right now. I'm ingesting the information right now. So Noah's Ark, okay. All the animals were procreating on the boat. I understand now. But why didn't they just like, I don't know, not have the flood? Couldn't the person in charge kind of like do that? You know what I mean? Save everyone the hassle. That way you don't gotta build a boat. Look, I'm just trying to get some answers here, okay? I'm just trying to get some answers over here. Okay, so this hand is not unfortunately gonna be or unfortunately not gonna be the all honors hand that for a moment I thought it was gonna be. Amazing Grace, R.I.P. Bozo Luigi wins by doing nothing. Oops. Here we go. Oops. Guess you shouldn't have tried to play the game. 120 mana. Freak, you have no mana. Pay out the third place semi-doubters. Hey, the semi-doubters also have to eat on occasion. Certified bozo moment. I mean, that's tragic, right? Getting double ronned. Mommy doesn't know daddy's getting ronned twice. Oh, I'm trying to remain relevant, okay? What are people on TikTok talking about now? The Roman Empire? No, that was like 3 weeks ago, which is literally infinity time in terms of TikTok trends. What are people on TikTok doing now? I want to stay relevant. Wasn't there a thing that like people were going like skibbity bop or something? Wasn't that a thing? Oh, fuck. I'm so out of touch, man. Here we go. Skibidi toilet. So here's the thing. I know Skibidi toilet is like a meme. I have no idea what happens in the Skibidi toilet. Tide Pod challenge, that's a YouTube thing. The Skibidi toilet is YouTube. Can someone please explain to me what Skibidi toilet entails as we queue up into another one as the Channel Points Casino is already open? It's just YouTube poop. You're saying it too slow? Skibidi toilet. It's a skipping toilet with a head and a big mouth. It's nonsense. Finally, a place for my jokes to shine. Okay, 3 Ichihimes, which means that this is the Cerberus at the gates of hell. Probably not gonna win this one just on vibes alone. Gmod animation YouTube poop. What the hell? The world's gotten too complicated for me. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just get aged out of the understanding the world. This is one of those moments. You have to say skibidi like Porky Pig. What the hell? Just to engage in the zeitgeist, I also gotta have a Porky Pig impression. Peter, are you watching YouTube poop again? Loish, the kids are doing this thing called the Skibidi toilet. What do I remember from YouTube? I mean, I didn't like Charlie Bit My Finger, okay? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, this is my Ben Wyatt moment in Parks and Rec about Lil Sebastian. I genuinely don't understand what's funny about Charlie Bit My Finger. Someone could have really been hurt. You know, like I say that a little facetiously, but also like kind of fucking seriously. Like, oh, it's funny because a kid is hurting another kid. Don't skip Stewie, he is your best one. Well, Brian, sometimes you have to be a little bit, have a Porky Pig impression just to know Skibbity Toilet. I hate the Family Guy impression so much. We can't always get what we want, you know what I mean? But if you try sometimes, oh my god. This is why we don't con, by the way. I can't believe this. Immediately, a crosser gets a huge sumo while we're sitting in the dealer seat. This is such BS, man. Oh my god. This is, it's okay. Okay. Charlie bit me, but in Stewie voice. Here we go. Charlie, you shouldn't be biting me. I'll kill you. Is that anything? Is that anything? I don't like it when people get hurt. Like the grape stomping thing, I'm just like, dude, I hope they're genuinely okay, you know? It's hard for me to just relax and enjoy something when someone is like in pain, you know? That's something. What was that I also remember watching Charlie the Unicorn. The whole bit, I think that the entire premise of Charlie the Unicorn hinged on like, hey, what if there was a unicorn named Charlie, but the unicorn had like a really gruff, masculine coded voice that's kind of sounded like you smoke 5 cigars a day. You know? And that was like, holy shit, this is so funny. You know, my jokes are better than this. This is good content. This is genuinely good content. By the way, I'm gonna tell you a joke, but before that, we're gonna be back Wednesday and Friday this week. I know it's a holiday week, but we're gonna keep on rocking. If the arcs are rocking, don't come a knocking. We're gonna keep on rocking. We're gonna do a regular thing. We might play some Mario Kart on Wednesday, or we might do the dress up game. We're gonna do both of them at a certain point. But I'm just letting you know what's maybe on the docket. I wait one turn just to see if we can't get a better, like a pinfu, if we draw into if we 4 or a 5 or a 7 or a 2. Like so many tiles can help improve this hand. I'm gonna wait one turn before calling the Ricci. High Five Rush. We also gotta check out High Five Rush. We're on a rhythm game arc. So I hope you'll stick around for that. ! Discord, by the way. You can talk to us in there. I'm up in the Discord guts immediately after the stream all the dang time. Gatorade Power Hour. I should do a Power Hour. Unrealistic male body standards for torture. For those of you who don't know, a lot of this community is also like in the comedy podcast community, and there's a tradition that's like you know, you can cracked anime protagonist. I am the student council vice president who holds a clipboard and pushes up his glasses. Like everything's going as towards the during the calculations. You know what I mean? According to calculations is the word. When's the Pokemon Showdown stream? That's a great question. I love Pokemon Showdown. Gen 3 OU, kinda incredible. The ADV revival movement that's going on. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna tell you a joke. And this is gonna convince everyone who hasn't dropped the Twitch Prime sub to immediately do so. Why was Jeff Bezos, so it's a little topical, okay? It's a little topical. Why was Jeff Bezos into mathematics? Because he liked prime numbers. Commandy-chan, the gaming is one thing, but the jokes, they're fucking firing. People are losing their fucking minds right now. How about that? How about that? If only I could unsub. Why did I read that? Why did I read that? And that's sarcastic, okay, by the way? Because sometimes people don't know what's sarcastic and what's not. That's sarcastic. On the toilet to ready for the intense laughter. So for those of you who don't know, sometimes, I mean, yeah, I'll encourage this behavior. Right before I tell a joke, if sometimes my jokes can send you into fits of vomiting, pissing, or shitting, like, yeah, get in the bathroom. Absolutely get in the bathroom. Because, oh, hang on. I get rid of this 4-2, right? 4-2 is actually kind of whack. And then we save the 2 for later. A crosslord hasn't discarded a single circle tile, so we have to be a little bit careful of a super scary dealer dealer hand. Yusung, I just wanted you to know that the Jeffrey Bezos, oh my god, so punished. The Jeff Bezos joke caused me to spasm uncontrollably on the highway due to laughter, and I crashed straight into an orphanage. I will be suing. Konata, I am legally protected because I gave the warning, okay? This is why I give the warning. You think I give the warning just for goodwill? I got legal counsel on deck telling me to be careful. Jason man, thanks for gifting a tier 1 sub to unsub. Don't really understand the signal that you're trying to send me, but I'll happily accept it. All right, people didn't like the Jeffrey Bezos joke. Here's another one. Why did oh, this is kind of interesting. Maybe a pure double sequence as well. Maybe a little too greedy right now, but we're gonna go for it. I don't know if this is correct. Maybe we just should have thrown the 2 of circles. It's not like we need to keep all of our options open all the damn time. You know what? We could chi into a 7 as well and maybe go for all simples. Here we go. This is a little bit tricky. You know what? There's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. There's no rule that says Yusung just can't start huge folding immediately and super duper hard right now. Crossword is gonna cheat. We knew that they were going for the half flush in the circle suit, by the way. And guess what? I picked a great time to fold. Why did the biblical figure, Yusung, don't do it. This is only gonna cause controversy. Here we go, my Ricky Gervais arc. Why did the biblical figure, don't do it, Yusung, don't do it. Why was the biblical figure so self-centered? Because they were only thinking about Deuteronomy, me. Mic drop. Don't do it. He did it. Oops. Sorry. Here we go. Do I chi this? I can chi this and it's okay, right? 7, 8, 9. This is a really strong half flush, by the way. Half flush, maybe even a full flush, 2 door, a red 5. This is a disgusting hand. No nut. We were talking in Justin's chat earlier. How's it going? Hello. Lamau didn't get it. That's fine. Sometimes, like, my jokes are like impressionist paintings. You don't have to understand them in the moment, but later while you're doing the laundry, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I understand the meaning of life now. Left Lord kind of going ham with it. Unfortunately for us, call my pawn one more time. Unfortunately for us, I don't know about this one. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get into the end zone right now. It's looking a little risky with it, and yet I must pog. What do we want to see? 6 of characters would absolutely be the nuts. Okay, if we can still play safe, Maybe I should just be throwing the 7 of bamboo because we got to rip the band-aid off sooner rather than later. Our Goldie, the better the joke, the better the hand it materializes. This is what I'm saying, okay? Y'all didn't watch Akagi when Akagi did, it's a mahjong anime, when Akagi straight up went to a stand-up parlor so that he could get better at mahjong. Because he knew the better his jokes were, the better the mahjong tiles would be. This is Suji. The Rothko of comedy, how dare you? Jokes are vibrating at a different frequency. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh. This is how you know. This is how you know God is cruel. This is how you know God is genuinely cruel. The minute we get into Tenpai for a full flush, 3 Dora, red 5 hand, a 9 Han hand. My Akagi banner. That's when the good Lord rips it all away. Why was the why was the Beyblade player so good at shredding documents? Because they knew how to let it rip. Freebie on the house. On the house, freebie joke. Enjoy that one. Hey, you need something funny to say at Thanksgiving? That's one. That's one right there. Absolutely. Can I cheat this? A Tribe Called Quest, can I cheat this? I think I can actually cheat this. And then this is probably gonna be my pair. So we're pogging right now. Running to the bathroom. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I mean, this hand is one tile away from the Emerald City, and it's still anyone's game right now. Despite what it looks like, so the 3 of us are eating good, but Right Lord is stuck deep in the Shadow Realm. They definitely need a step sibling to help them get a little unstuck right now, but that's okay. Sometimes we all need a little step sibling to help us get out of the washer dryer. Okay, still waiting on the 7 of circles, but this hand could get so much better with a lot of different tiles, right? 3 of circles, 4 of circles, 5 of circles, 6 of circles, 7 of circles. I mean, 7 will just allow us to win, but 2 of circles would also be helpful. We could wait on a 4-7 then. I'm stealing all your jokes you sung. They're too good. Hey, my jokes are so good, they turn everybody else into Dane Cook. What do we think about that one? What do we think about that one? Dane Cook infamously stole a joke once. I know you shouldn't steal jokes, but also there's like worse things. You know what I mean? Okay, hang on. A crossword called Ricci on the 4 of circles. So this looks pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world. Call me one of my favorite games on the Nintendo DS. It's not the end of the world, right? This is close to the Dora. It's a little bit risky. Oh my God, please don't. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. But if someone goes a little Suji gaming on this discard and tries to discard his 7 of circles to play safe, sorry, my friend. Right Lord is definitely having a bad day. Right Lord is genuinely having a bad day. Dane Cook was so good. Coma, here's the thing. At some point in my teenage years, I genuinely thought Dane Cook was the funniest individual ever. Now I'm like, I can appreciate the time that I was into Dane Cook, but probably not my cup of tea anymore. Now he's Dane Cooked. Hey, you sung, you forgot to change the win animation. Oishi, I wanted to, I did forget to change the win animation. I wanted a reminder. I mean, this is just my fault, okay? This is just my fault, but I wanted to change the win animation after the game. If someone remembers after this round, after this game, to change the win animation, I would very much be appreciative of that. This hand is honestly kind of pog with it. I'm convinced that we're gonna get one of the honor tiles that we need. What is the rest of our hand though? I think we're just trying to stay as the dealer right now. We're just trying to stay in the Joey Wheeler seat. So if we can get a half flush in the character suit, all the better. I mean, this is close to the door. We could still accept the door right now. The world's our oyster. You sung, do you like Joe Para? Nice try. I'm not trying to fit a pair of D's nuts in my mouth. No, I know who Joe Para is. I don't know. I haven't ever engaged with their work, and so I don't know. But I know Joe Para is a very well-liked comedian. The Ligma, my Ligma sensors are out of this world. You cannot Ligma me. I am the one who Ligmas. Walter White trying not to get caught by an internet joke. 2023. He's very charming. Oh, guess he probably watches this stream then. Ooh. This hand is now nuts. I would like to draw into a 3 or a 5 of characters if possible. I mean, do I just pawn the red dragon here? That seems kind of awful. But then I could wait on something super zuzzy like the 3 of circles. Oh, should I do that? Is that just like super gross? All right. I mean, Right Lord's going for some kind of flush in the bamboo suit. Also very spooky scary. Also very spooky scary indeed. I was born in the Ligma, molded by it. 5 of circles is very risky considering its proximity to the door. That's okay. That's okay. 1 degree of separation from the door. You know what I watched last night that was kind of nice? I watched, I don't know what, like, just YouTube suggested it to me. They got me. They did the drug dealer thing of like, you interested in some drugs? And I was like, yes, I would like some drugs. It was this person who like carved a cave in snow and just like lived there for a night. They made a shelter out of snow and they like lived there for a night. It was very, very cool. That's not a pun, by the way. It was very cold for them, I'm sure. Our crossword getting slurped up a little. You know what? Fair enough. Right Lord, even though they've got the nuts right now, they can't fit them all in my mouth. So that's okay. There goes our man. Like, we're the Smiths. Street luck, hello, hello. Good tidings, good tidings. I used to do that all the time. You used to do like genuine survivor like shenanigans in the wilderness. It kind of like intrigues me. I also watched this guy, like, I don't know why this was really interesting, but he does stealth camping where like one of the videos is like he just goes into a roundabout and then like sets up camp there and then stays there for the night. And it's captivating because like he doesn't want to get caught. And you're like, yeah, but even if you do get caught, like what, it's not illegal, right? I don't think it's illegal to go stealth camping in a roundabout in like Montreal. It's probably just a little frowned upon. I love Steve. Yeah, I forgot the channel name, but the guy is named Steve. He's really nice and funny. Pretty sure it is. You know what? That's fair. I guess it's like public space, something trespassing, something. Disgusting Reichi, by the way. Early game Reichi. Suji trap on 7 pairs. It's over. It's over for you. Right Lord has no safe tiles with which they can fold. You know that they're gonna serve me up that one of bamboo if it happens. In the room where it happens even. Here we go. Did I do something to offend you? Did I do... I'm talking to... Oh, you didn't like my Noah's Ark joke that I made earlier? That I said, if the Ark's a rockin', don't come a knocking? You know that that's true. Okay? Was there ever a chapter on the Bible that was like, this person had to clean up Noah's Ark afterwards? Because holy shit. That is not a fun job. Imagine being the guy that has to clean up Noah's Ark. More like Noah's barf, am I right? All the animals pooping and stuff? Oh my god. What a disaster. What a disaster. The Deuteronomy joke? I mean, some other people might not know what we're talking about. So here we go. More like Deuteronomy. Here we go. Here we go. So this is where we all get radicalized and we turn into Ricky Gervais figures. All of us, by the way, all of us. No one is exempt from this if you're watching right now. 1, 2, 3 sun chokes. Half outside hand. Full outside hand. This hand is so bad. I should have kept my 9s. Oh no! Why was the biblical figure so self-centered? Because they only ever thought about Deuteronomy, me. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is it. This is how we get radicalized. I shouldn't joke about that. I shouldn't joke about that. Do I cheat this? A Tribe Called Quest? Can I cheat this? I suppose. What do I want to see? Maybe like a Okay, not that. Right Lord's gonna call a Ricci, but we have one safe tile. Dude, Right Lord kind of on a tear right now. Could this be their anime moment where they come back into this game? Okay. I think we just start huge folding. I know that the 9 of circles is probably safe for them. There's 3 8 of circles visible on the board right now. Just took out Tomato Town. I don't think we go for this. I absolutely don't think that we would go for this. And you know what? You love to see it and you love to watch it walk away. We now have 3 new safe tiles with which we can fold. Here we go. Radicalized poggers. Right Lord just read Blue Lock becoming an egoist. Is Blue Lock the same? No, the anime about art is called Blue Period, right? I'm trying to make an art joke right now. Why? What? Here we fucking go. This joke is gonna rock your socks off. I'm gonna be honest with you. You might not even be able to like know up from down after this, okay? Why was the painter such a good rock musician? Here we fucking go. Get on the toilet right now. You're about to piss and shit uncontrollably. Why was the painter such a good rock musician? Because they were always so good on contour. They were always so good in performing contour. My ass is exploding. This is why I'm telling people to get on the toilet. Contour is an artistic phrase that refers to the lines of things. Hashtag English teacher. Help me explain contour. Help me explain contour. It's a real thing. It just refers to lines. Like if you drew an orange, the contour would be like the rim of the orange. By the way, you ever rim an orange before? People are just here for the dirty jokes. You ever rim an orange before? That gets people going. 9 terminal initial draw. Okay, we had a fairly decent hand. That's okay. It's okay. Dude, I think that the contour joke is good. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's a good joke. Red Bull, have a nice night. I probably said goodbye way too late in the goddamn game, but thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a nice night. Anyway, what else is going on in my life? I mean, this week is pretty chill. Beth, unfortunately, has to work a lot. Mommy doesn't know daddy's getting hot, has to work a lot on like Thanksgiving and Black Friday and the weekend as well, because it's like a big sales kind of environment. And don't get me wrong, she's like working from home, so you know that's pretty poggers. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's pretty poggers. And so I'm gonna just do my best to support her and make sure and like get her water bottles and stuff, you know what I mean? My duty is very, very clear. Make sure the water's always topped up. Say some things like, you need anything? And you know, try to do that kind of thing. It really sucks having to work over the holidays. And I think I gotta be brave right now. Like a Sarah Bareilles song. I think I gotta be brave and cook the Thanksgiving meal, which is just reheating a bunch of stuff in the oven or in the stovetop. But as I told you before, we're going to it's just gonna be us two for Thanksgiving. So we're gonna go to Whole Foods. They got some pre-prepared Thanksgiving meals, and I think you just gotta heat them up. You know what I mean? So that should be pretty. I think that should be pretty easy. I think that I'm good at cooking when you have some instructions to follow. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like a paint by numbers kind of a thing. I mean, I suppose all recipes are like that. Plus like a bunch of SEO optimization, which is fair. Everybody's got to, you know, pledge their fealty to Lord Google. Mistfern, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are. This hand is disgusting, by the way. I don't know if I've commented on this hand, but this hand is absolutely effing gross. Sorry for the vulgar language, but sometimes you gotta call it like you see it. Pinfu, red 5 Dora. This is already 4 Han. And I think that if we get into Tenpai, this is one of those hands where we straight up, like a Paula Abdul song, we straight up do not call Ricci. We let other people think that they could still win this, and we slurp them up. Tim Robinson, I think you should leave him. I think you should leave voice. Slurp them up. Whole Foods, more like whole paycheck. So true. It's one of my favorite jokes. It's one of my favorite jokes. Whole Foods, more like whole paycheck. It's one of my favorite jokes. RIP headphone users, but like you gotta do it to them. Cooking with a recipe is like building a Lego set. Honestly, kind of true. Honestly, kind of true. And like trying to make beef Wellington is like building the Death Star or whatever. Hang on. I would like the chance to, I want my money back. This hand genuinely didn't make it into Tenpai. We had so many tiles that we could draw. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And now we're in second place. And our first place finish is starting to look a little bit more George Clooney up in the air right now. Call me Anna Kendrick, okay? Call me Anna Kendrick, the way I'm banging on a cup and going, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Trip ditch, hello. Tenpai, more like notice me senpai. So true. So true. Any senpais in the chat right now? What do I mean by that? I don't know. It's provocative though. It's provocative. I did say earlier that and I think that we've all forgotten it right now, because that's just honestly what's expected of me, is to make good jokes. Constantly bringing out good new jokes. It's hard. I'm not gonna say that the pressure never gets to me. It definitely gets to me, you know, in order to perform at the highest level, like an Olympic athlete. But I did say earlier while we were talking about Annie the musical that calling someone daddy is kind of old at this point, but calling someone daddy Warbucks, that's kind of like counterculture, you know? That's kind of based. Just finished ranked games, and that's been happening to me all day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. May both of us get blessed with a little bit better luck as the games go on. What about calling someone father? I guess if you're doing like, you know, ooh, it's getting naughty at the church. You know what I mean? Like if we're doing that kind of role play, sure, father can work in that kind of context. If we're doing Fleabag role play, that's right. He knows about Fleabag. He's kind of cool. One tile away from Tenpai, but it's not a really good one, right? We're hoping to draw. What are we hoping to draw? I suppose 3 of bamboo is the nut draw. We can wait on the two of circles or the 9 of bamboo. Both would be pretty good. Forgive me, father, for I have conned. Fleabag? Fleabag is a show that's I think on Amazon Prime Video. That's Phoebe. I don't know her name, but she's really talented. It's a show that I would definitely recommend if you haven't checked it out. Okay, right lord, left lord is gonna call Ricci. Chase the Ricci of right lord. What do we want to see here? We want to see left lord deal into right lord. That would honestly be the nuts. 2 of bamboo also. Phoebe Wallace Bridges. That sounds like you're the main character of Death Stranding. That is a very complex name, but you know what? I respect the hell out of the artist. I think she's an incredible writer-performer. I like Fleabag a lot. I thought Fleabag was about Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's if you're doing some Californication. He knows about the chili peppers. He knows about the chili peppers. All right, South 4, who is in the dealer seat right now? All last, left lord in the dealer seat. If we get, oh, this hand, okay, maybe this hand could be something. This hand is like, we have 5 shapes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A Ricci only hand would get us there. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The 1, 2 shape is our weakest shape. We would like to get rid of it if possible. Unfortunately, the east wind is neither the seat wind nor the prevalent wind right now, so we got to get rid of that one. ASAP Rocky. A Ricci only hand would get us there. Ricci, and then we get our Ricci stick back? Sure. Absolutely. Do we care about this? We get 2 more tiles if we do this, but we have 4 more tiles if we keep it. I don't think we need it. I think we keep the option open just in case that we draw into a, just in case we draw into a 3 of bamboo. 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we're 1 tile away from Tempai. The absolute nut draw for us right now, if we're manifesting, if we're the secreting it into existence, 5 of circles is the absolute nut draw. I'll take anything else though. I'll take anything else. 2 of circles, 8 of circles, anything. Anything. Everyone start manifesting. Bro, I hope you're being I hope you're containing multitudes right now, because we're about to start manifesting. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So it's 2,400. We might need 1 more Han, or we need like a direct hit from Left Lord in order to win big on this. So we might need Ricci Sumo. But if we just Ricci and win this hand, is it enough? We can manifest a red 5 as well. Angel Falco, you're absolutely correct. Why have I been simping for the red 5 all this time? If not to draw it in our moment of darkness when we need it the most. I was born in the darkness, molded by it. Here we go. Here we absolutely go. Hopefully we can win this one. It's been a while. It's been a while. Our win-loss record today hasn't been that bad, right? We got like second place for one, 3rd place for another. It'd be nice to get a new pair of shoes. A new pair of Doc Martens, who I thought was the scientist in Back to the Future, but it's actually Doc Brown. Here we go. Maybe some Explora Oradora. Also extremely true. Not only are you spitting bars, but you're giving us another avenue into success. I think we gotta take it here. I'm not sure if this is enough. Oh, baby. Pina, did you get the luckiest Oradora of all time? Lois, I'm the protagonist of my anime storyline. Well, Brian, guess you should have called Ricci like you sung did. Aura was nuts there. Aura was nuts there. But like if we had not Rond there, we would have had to exist in permanent Zuzzy Ferretin jail. Win animation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Decoration. Ricci, Fox's Witch. Winning. Give me the Firestorm. Give me the Firestorm. And then that's pretty much it. This is extremely pog. This is extremely pog. Peter is in fact the protagonist of his anime. Lois, I'm speaking with facts and logic. What do we do about the last 15 minutes? Should we create a friendly lobby? Yeah. Swim bio, thank you for the 8 months. Change the win animation king. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind. Thank you for the 8 months. Should we do a friendly match? Should we do a friendly match? And it'll just be first come, first serve. 4-player, battle of incantation, regular thinking time. And this is the room. This is the room. Can anybody just join this one? Event mode, here we go. How about an unfriendly match? I'll do it. Mistfern, welcome, welcome. First come, we'll all struggle with that. Hopefully there's no pumpkins around, am I right? I'm telling you, there was a thing of like, hey, if you want to have sex with an object, you can either make a thing with a cup and 2 sponges, or you could do a thing with a pumpkin. I swear it was on the internet. All right, good luck, everyone. Good luck and have fun. Don't watch the stream, okay? You can watch the stream, but like, don't cheat too much. It was a cylinder. It was a cylinder, but a cup is a cylinder. Also, check your privilege, okay? Some of our penises can't fill an entire cylinder, so it makes no difference. Did everyone pick horny animations? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. Everyone's emoting. I'll do a little emoting right now. Ding, ding. Here we go. We're in there, folks. We're in there, folks. Some folks got a half pipe. That's what we call blessed by the... That's what we call a mahjong blessing of heaven. Depends on the cylinder. So the way this game works is that if you ever do 3 consecutive hand discards or 3 consecutive draw discards, you just get a free Han. You just get a free Han, which is kind of nice, right? I got my half-pipe Weezer. Your name is Hattrick. That's who. That's the hand. Dobo doobu 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 doobu. Call a quick Richie while we're in East 3. I'm not saying that I'm a lyrical genius, but I am saying that nobody else on this fucking planet could do what I just did. I am the Elizabeth Holmes of / the Bernie Madoff of the Richie Mahjong world. Here we go. 2 bonus Han immediately from consecutive hand discards. Let's go. Left Lord just got bailed out of 4th place by Left Lord. Just got bailed out of 4th place by Left Lord dealing in the last dragon into 2 open dragon calls. Holy guacamole. Again, sometimes in Mahjong, that's the beautiful thing about this game, okay? Sometimes Luigi can genuinely win by doing nothing. And that's, so you don't have to even win that hard. You just have to not lose that hard. And we're all hard, and I understand that, but that's, you know, let bygones be bygones. Our crosshair is going to call a Richie. This is a little bit spicy, but we're also really close to, we're really close to Tenpai. They're going to sumo. Nothing we can do about that. Hey, while we're here, I'm just going to do a little advertisement for myself, okay? Exclamation mark YouTube. On my YouTube channel, I do new bespoke YouTube videos Monday through Friday. You think I'm taking Thanksgiving off? Think again, okay? I'm not threatening you with physical violence. I apologize. But think again. And we're almost at 5K subscriber-onies. And by that, I mean we're a long ways away, but like, I want to believe. I want to believe. Crosshair winning with a huge hand. You got to hit him with the no. You got to hit him with the no. Mark Discord if you want to talk to us there. I will say this, and I'm not just pandering. Discord's got some of the cutest animal photos in the entire effing game right now. People's pets are bringing the heat, okay? Threatening us, Pog. Can we get a gamba going on whether Yusung had to look up the spelling of fiduciary for the stream title? Honestly, fiduciary is one of those words that sounds as it spells, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no idea what this hand is going to be, but we're going to need some help with this one, folks. We're going to need some help for this one. Here we go. You're going to make me consider doing the forbidden technique. You're going to make me consider doing the forbidden technique 7 pairs. We already got 4 pairs in our hand right now. 4 pairs for a verse note album out. Yusung demanding we abandon our families on all holidays to watch our YouTube. Look, all I'm saying is family time. You can get family time at any time, okay? But liking and subscribing, that's a first come, first serve kind of a thing. We were also hanging out with one of Beth's friends. I mean, I would consider her a mutual friend at this point, but she was like home for the holiday from medical school, and she was like, you know, sometimes like you go home for the holidays and you don't get to rest at all because everyone wants to see you. This is like that thing where you might have to go to a wedding, and then if you go to that wedding, hang on. Whoa! I will call Richie in East 1. Michi. Okay, here we go. Zendaya is Michi. We're like, genuinely, you're gonna need a vacation after this vacation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We cannot win anymore, folks. We can't win anymore. It's very difficult to, as an adult, to actually be able to relax on the holidays because your obligations are still there. You know what I mean? I mean, I know what I mean. I got a fiduciary responsibility to the shareholders to absolutely crush it on the daily when it comes to Richie Mahjong. That's not easy. That takes a burden on me. Me is Z. Mendea is Michi, kind of, but the reverse. Thank you for the prime. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. A not vacation with the packed schedule. Exactly. People are out here thinking they're on vacation, but they got so many obligations that they're not on vacation at all. You know? No. Oh, somebody get Chevy Chase away from here because this isn't a real vacation. So brave, so true. So brave and so true. How does he do it? The Yusung Lu story. Maybe a pure straight in the circle suit, if it's possible. This is also worth 2 Han, which is kind of interesting to me. If you're playing along in this game, hey, don't listen. Just kidding, you can listen. I know you. It's not fun if you just have to sit in silence and you can't hang out as we play some mahjong. I love mahjong. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll absolutely take it. So we lose the pure straight potentiality, but what we gain here is priceless, which is some better tile acceptancy. Fiduciary responsibility. So true. Have you been spying on my Ricci Mahjong merch ideas? Yo, can I tell you something? Okay, I need you to settle something, okay? I need you to settle something for real. So, I have this mahjong shirt idea that you shouldn't steal, but if you steal it, I'll understand, okay? I have this idea for a mahjong shirt that's a parody of those shirts that are like, you know those shirts that have just 4 names on them? It's like this name and this name and this name and this name. Like, and they just go down like, you know, bum bum and bum bum and bum bum and bum bum, right? You know what I'm talking about. And instead of 4 names, my shirt would be Ricci and Sumo and Ipatsu and Oradora, right? That's a banging shirt. That's a banging shirt. And then Beth was saying very lovingly, she wasn't mean about it, but she was like, those shirts were popular 10 years ago. Can I get a 1 in chat if you agree with me that it's a banging shirt? Can I get a 2 in chat if you think that those shirts were only popular 10 years ago? There was a 2 in there even before I finished. Even before I finished talking. Bauer, I'm sorry to slurp on your soul. Beth is right. What the fuck? We knew? Oh my God. What the hell? Everyone's stifling my creativity. It's got to have the scoring on it too. The back of the shirt is going to say like Mongon or something. I mean, I haven't thought about it this far, but like probably, yeah. You go on and cook though? Okay, but 1 in chat if you would wear the shirt. 1 in chat if you would, no, don't answer it. Because if they were truly popular, like super long ago, then I would understand if you wouldn't want to wear it. Like if it's really outdated, that's like, yeah, you don't have to. I would wear it inside, I guess. What the hell? I'll take this Ricci. Very early game Ricci. It's nothing to write home about, but it's Ricci pure double sequence, you know? Inside out. It's pretty mean. No, I'm just kidding. That's not mean at all. If I wore it, people might actually think I understand Mahjong though, but Kale the Noise. Is that such a dreaded fate? You know what I mean? Is it such a crime, Your Honor, to be into Ricci Mahjong? Not only a sport, but a collection of souls, a gathering of souls at the table. Horizontal T design, I can't control myself. That's really good. That's fucking good as hell. We gotta stop pitching shirt ideas, because then if I ever make any of these shirts and it's official you sung merch, then you're gonna sue me like this is a social network, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna plug my ears right now. No more shirt ideas. Cause I might accidentally Dane Cook you and steal your shirt idea. Imagine proudly presenting at a Mahjong player in public. What's so embarrassing about that, Bob's Gaming? You don't want people to know that you have sex? What's so embarrassing about that, huh? I demand official you sung merch. I want to try, but like a lot of the sites that you can make merch on, kinda ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kinda ass. You know, they got those low quality shirts. And so I'm not really sure like how to do it. Oh God, I want the bonus on, but I actually want to discard the 9 in bamboo. The red 5 tiles subtitle, I simp. I mean, that one would bring home the money. That one would absolutely bring home the money. Crossroads gonna call Ricci right now. Eric Butler absolutely bringing the absolute freaking heat right now. Mist Friend, I've been stifling your creativity by covering up the emotes unintentionally. I have 3 of the 2s. Okay, if we got Ronda there, that would have been extremely unfortunate and incredibly close. What do we want to do here? I don't really know what's safe. I think if we have to fold, we can always fold with the... I think the 3 of bamboo is probably the safest tile. Secondarily to that, keeping our hopes and dreams alive is the Vivian Westwind. If it was official You Sung merch and the back was a big photo of your face, I would wear it. But like all zoomed in. You know what I mean? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That shirt has a little heat to it. That shirt has a little heat to it. Yes? Okay, but... Would people wear a shirt that was like my face zoomed in really big? It's a black shirt, but like the image around my face, I didn't like remove the background in Adobe Photoshop, and it's just got like a ugly white border. How do people feel about that? Psychological prison space, way too zoomed and low res. We got a lot of contrarians in the audience tonight. We got a lot of contrarians in the audience tonight. I love it. Only if it has JPEG artifacts. Oh, you know I'm gonna be starting with a 300 by 200 image and then scaling it up a million times. You know that I'd get the wrong pixel density. Let's just say that much, okay? Let's just say that much. He's absolutely cooking right now. Oh, I can't believe I didn't deal in. This is honestly a bit of a meme play. I think if I was playing in the Jade Room right now, I definitely tried to play way more conservatively. We're in first place. We don't need to do any risky business right now. But I'm gonna go for it here. I'm gonna go for it here. Interlacing turned off. No t-shirt out. I think you should print and then fax an image of yourself 13 times. Holy moly. 13 reasons why you should fax this image a million times before putting it on a t-shirt. Faxing goes kind of hard though, right? Because it's like kind of like an instant letter. Although it's not really like an instant letter. Did Leffler just sumo? Bauer, are you the chosen one? Ah! Okay. That's spicy. That's definitely spicy. 2 chances at Orador for either of these gamers at this point. I mean, it'd be a real shame if I just swooped in and won this one. Ah! Right Lord gonna missed for and finally throwing some hands right now. Pure straight Dora, 2 Azure bonuses as well. Immediately got our first place slipped away. Oh my god. Eric Butler had plus 12 Han. They would have had a Yakuman if they won that one? What the hell? Hey, this is a joke, by the way. This is a joke, by the way. What, why was the TV show about troubled teens why was the TV show about troubled teens set at a fast food restaurant? Because it was 13 Reasons Fries. You're wondering, you sung, why are all the Twitch Prime subs rolling in? Why are all the Twitch Prime subs rolling in? This is why. This is why. Swim Bio, +2. Kana, +2. It's the fucking funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm unfollowing and uninstalling Mahjong Soul is what someone would say is if they didn't understand, if they didn't like that joke. And I'm telling you right now, literally everyone in the chat loved that joke. People are shitting themselves right now, thinking, oh my God, I can't believe this is free on Twitch and not a prestige television program on HBO Max. Okay, this is fine. I mean, I guess we could have, I guess we could have done all this. Swim Bio, thanks for the gifted sub. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for adding fuel to the fire. That's just what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Why did the Christmas song have such a fear of damp spaces? Here we go. Why did the Christmas song have such a fear of damp spaces? 'Cause I really can't stay, but baby, it's mold outside. I really should go, but baby, it's mold outside. This stream fucks. The stream is so good. Get me on the front page. I deserve that spot. I earned it. I earned it. It's not like, oh, I'm just playing Valo and getting triple kills. You know what I mean? I'm squeezing water from stones right now. Front page of Twitch, Avi. Or the front page of GQ for sexiest streamer alive. You think we got a shot? Theme song of The Last of Us? What the hell? My jokes should not be followed by the theme song of The Last of Us. Surely they're lighthearted and not filled with emotional gravitas. All right, here we go. This hand is maybe okay. I really can't pawn, but maybe we're in South 1. Wait, this is a South game? Oh my God, I didn't mean to. I thought it was oh, I'm so sorry, friends. I thought it was an East game. I'm so sorry. Hey, Beth. All right, well, Beth is here, but I wanted to apologize because if Beth is watching the stream, hey, I'm really sorry. I meant to do an East game. Suddenly I got slurped into the Shadow Realm, and now I'm fighting for my damn life I'm fighting for my damn life here in the South round. Googling how to have an intervention on Twitch. Look, all I'm saying is that if the Twitch primes are a rockin', don't come a knockin'. All right. This is kind of nice, right? We got a chance at a pure double sequence here. Can always tear up this triplet in case that we need to use it for a little bit of a pair. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. Penniless, he's flying by the seat of his pants. Here we go. I don't even know if we were on consecutive hand discards or draw discards. I probably should have paid a little bit more attention. Can you tell her she was right about the shirt? Followed by 3 people in unison doing the up carrot? What the fuck? No one's on my team about the shirt? Really? I think it's a good shirt. I genuinely think it's a good shirt. Ricci and Sumo and Ipatsu and Oradora? That fucks. Sorry, no one wants to get laid all the time. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you exhausted from making love? That you're afraid to wear this shirt? Now, let me be clear. Obama voice? No, let me be clear. None of us said it was a bad shirt. That's my Obama. Pina, are you watching the 2008 presidential election results? Lois, Obama's talking. Let me be clear. Yusung's impressions are very good. Your Obama was really, really good. I think Obama is kind of like an easy impression. Don't tell anybody else. That's genuinely what I think. This is a risky situation. Crossroads gonna even con right now. We're still 1 tile away from Tempire, but yeah, it's not looking Super Mario Maker likely that we're gonna get it. Discard pile is where that shirt would end up. It's a really good shirt. People are not understanding how funny it is, I think. Oh my God. Okay, I'm getting owned right now. Anyone else getting owned right now? White Dragon Door, Red 5 Crimson bonus, Azure bonus. Suddenly like that, Among Gun out of nowhere. Do Jordan Peterson analyzing while you play Mahjong. I don't know what Jordan Peterson sounds like. All I know is that he sucks. It's like, hey, the first thing about Mahjong tiles is that you should clean your room. Everyone's like, wow, I can't wait to hate marginalized groups. Wow. Jordan Peterson sounds like Kermit drowning. The first thing about Mahjong tiles is that you should clean your room. Sometimes you have to try, okay? That was really close. You're shitting me. No way was that really close. What? Jerry Seinfeld, is that you? It was close to Jerry, right? He's back. It's pretty much right there. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? That's impossible. I was just memeing. All right, we can even get a little greedy here if we want. Make use of the Dora, or we could just get into Tempai. But we can make use of them, or we can just get into 10 by. See when prevalent wind, and now we're just gonna have a million consecutive draw discards. We can rack up the points that way. That's the thing, Sally. You sung as a secret Jordan Peterson impression. I was in the pool, Jerry. Consecutive draw discards. We're gonna try to rack up a million bonus Han. We've already got 2. We're gonna try to rack up a million more. He sounds unbelievable. That's the thing. His musings are pretty unbelievable too. A load of a crock pot, if you will. Anyway, thanks for supporting me today. That's a genuine statement, by the way. I had a lot of fun on today's stream. I mean, it's not over yet, but I just wanted to say thank you. And I hope everyone has a fun time traveling. I hope everyone has safe travels for Thanksgiving too. And Thanksgiving means a lot for a lot of people. So just like stay sane. If you have to listen to someone unironically say some Jordan Peterson and they're not doing an awesome impression, try to stay sane. Try to stay a little bit sane if you can handle it. A little sane in the membrane, if you will. This is a good stream, sincere for once. This is a good stream. This is a good stream. One day, like, Twitch is gonna stop by the stream and they're gonna be like, you have chatbots installed, but you have like the world's least creative chatbots possible because everyone is just saying this is a good stream, which sounds like an automated message. Please. 3 bonus Han. It's a Mongon at this point. See when prevalent win 3 crimson bonuses right now? Call me one of the superheroes in the Fairly Odd Parents. The way I'm crimson chinning right now. But this is a good stream. Apple's Dragon, thank you. You've earned yourself 1 dragging your nuts on my forehead. So maybe not worth it to throw the red 5 there, right? It's 1 more Han, but if we can just keep doing this, it's another Han. Oh my God, he's cracked. He has 5 extra Han. He has 5 extra Han now. This is a good stream. Want to become famous? Check out bigfollows.ru. Holy moly. I mean, I do want to become famous, and bigfollows.ru sounds like it's gonna help me get some big follows. Right Lord is gonna call the Ricci. They've had enough of this. Incredible emote, by the way. I showed it too late. Hey, if you're listening to this stream right now, can you show that emote again? It's kind of got like the line drawings, like it's kind of like a metaphysical kind of a feel. There it is. It's like kind of like a Bochi the Rock joke. Bauer absolutely slurping up, even though I had a million bazillion Han right there. I'll make it slurp to death right now. Here we go. I think for Thanksgiving, I'm probably just gonna FaceTime my parents, you know? We already saw them for early Thanksgiving. We gotta, you know what? Can I tell you something? What podcast do you like listening to on a road trip? If you have one. Beth and I, we drove down to her family's house this past weekend, and we listened to Doughboys, the latest episode with Lisa Gilroy. It was genuinely so funny. And we both had a great time. Listening. Hello, follow for follow? I'll absolutely hit you with a follow for follow. I've been back on Welcome to Night Vale on long drives. You know what? I was never able to get into Welcome to Night Vale, but I think that's a personal shortcoming. I know it's a good show. I know the writing on that show is super duper tight. I was gonna say Doughboys or NADPod. What's NADPod? Podding these nuts on your forehead? No, it's a real show, I'm assuming. It's a real show? What is this? Listen today, very funny. It's a very specific angle it's going for, and I think it's valid if it doesn't hit you. I appreciate that. But I just wanted to tell you that my taste is definitely wrong and objectively so. I watched a lot of, you know who I watched a lot recently? I watched a lot of Jenny Nicholson on YouTube. She did this great video series about this theme park gone bust called Evermore, where the premise of the theme park, stop me if you've heard it, but like the premise of the theme park is that like all the actors are LARPing the entire time. They're like in character the entire day. Did somebody say yes and? But that honestly sounds like a fucking nightmare, because again, she was talking about how like, and this is like common in parasocial relationships or whatever, but like sometimes people would just go up to the performers and tell them about the really sad day or like the problems that they're having in their own personal life, and the performer has no way to eject themselves out of the situation. I'm not saying that they want to, right? They might genuinely want to help, but that's like, you gotta have security dragging people away with a hooked cane once in a while. Jenny's recent Patreon video on Evermore is so funny. She gets to the part where the Evermore employees made a video talking about her. I'm gonna subscribe to her Patreon. This isn't sponsored content. I also want to watch that Patreon. I love her. She's delightful. I don't know. She just has like such a way with words. And I know I sound like such a boomer right now. Like, oh, they're just neat or whatever, but I genuinely think so. Shivam and Wheeler love magic. Lightspeed Sloth. I was watching Benjamin Wheeler play magic on online on Twitch moments ago. They were playing some Canadian Highlander. I watched it. It was an absolute hoot. Their commander was Jace, Rin's prodigy. I loved it. I loved it. She has a way with numbered lists. That is extremely correct. That is also extremely correct. I like watching 3-hour videos on YouTube, but like I don't know if I could ever create one. You know what I mean? I kind of like where we're at, which is just this nice little medium-sized, you know, venti-sized, grande-sized, Ariana Grande-sized, 30 minute video where we could just play one round of Mahjong. It's the perfect length, you know? It's the same length, roughly, as a Binding of Isaac, you know? And I've heard 30 minutes is the average, if you measure from the base. If anyone else says NL Pill Desire, yes! Finally. You already make 2-hour descents into madness over on the VODs with the Nancy Drew games. Bob's Gaming, you're absolutely correct. Can I tell you something? This Nancy Drew has... I'm so sorry, Bauer. I'm so sorry. I had to send you to the Shadow Realm. I'm so sorry. This Nancy Drew has genuinely fucked me up, because I usually don't think about Nancy Drew for the entire week until Friday, when I think about Nancy Drew and it all comes rushing back to me. And then this morning I was thinking about, oh fuck, we gotta play Nancy Drew on Friday. Like, it's not even that I dislike Nancy Drew. It's just like, this Nancy Drew is fucking painful. This one is painful to play. You are otter your mind. Indeed. I was otter my mind. Oh god. Hang on. What were you saying, Kill the Noise? If you ever want to go way too ham on Tim Rogers of Action Boys, pumps out Tim Rogers of Action Buttons pumps out 5-hour video game reviews. Dude, I respect the fuck out of that too. I mean, there's this YouTube channel that was like, they do like a really long, like 4-hour retrospectives on the Pokemon games, but a lot of them is just kind of like a let's play, you know? It's not, it's kind of half video essay, half let's play, and I need you to be one or the other. I need you to be one or the other. This is going to be a little bit embarrassing to admit, but one of my favorite things that I watch, and Beth knows that I watch this too, is like Pokemon solo challenge runs. You hear about this one, Kevin? It's like, can I beat Pokemon Yellow with just a Ghastly? And the answer is obviously yes, because Ghastly's a really strong Pokemon. But I love those videos. I will slurp those up any day of the week. I don't think I can get enough of them. And hopefully, that's how other people feel about the Richie Mahjong content. By the way, if you're watching me make some subpar decisions right now, it's because I'm trying to get the consecutive hand discard bonus. I love Nuzlocke playthroughs. Nuzlocke playthroughs are good too. Sometimes it's really sad when a Pokemon, you know, has to be boxed, you know? This is fine. It's not good, but it's okay. I'm trying to get a pure double sequence or something along, something in here, you know? I think we played through all the good ones and all that's left is this. Hang on. What am I discarding? Am I seriously cutting the Dora? Switching up positions for you. I guess so. Uh-oh. Right Lord is absolutely going off with potentially a half outside hand or a full outside hand that's gonna really make me hurt. But a Crosslord, single tile wait, Zuzzy wait, forbidden jutsu, Zuzzy wait on a single tile. All right, folks, this is it. It's been an honor playing with you. Let's see if we can't get into first to end this stream on an absolute dub. By the way, we're back Wednesday and Friday. Right here, live on Twitch, 4 p.m. PST. Wednesday is going to be some Mario Kart. I'd love to do some friendly lobbies that turn into not so friendly lobbies once it gets really intense. Friday is going to be Nancy Drew. Why? Because we get off on masochism, baby. Why else? What other reason would there be? Nah, it's a good puzzler series. It's a good puzzler series. Here we go. It was indeed a half outside hand. It looks scary. Half outside hand, 3 Dora with a few bonuses. Oh, they're cooking. You're cooking, all right. Have you given any consideration to what's next after the Nancy Drews run out? I don't know if they're here, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but a very kind gamer / member of the audience gifted me a game on Steam that's like the Titanic Puzzler. Like, it's like a Titanic game, but it's like Nancy Drewian in nature, but apparently it's batshit. Is that all it takes? Oh, actually, they asked first, and I was like, don't gift me this game. Like, I might not play it is the thing. What happened to Outer Wilds? We'll eventually play Outer Wilds. We'll eventually play Outer Wilds. I know people like it. I'm just a curmudgeon because everyone here bullied me for not playing Outer Wilds. You saw that's not what happened. You're bullying other people for not playing Outer Wilds. Okay. Potato. The Titanic games are great. It's true. Obra Dinn. I mean, I'm really excited for the Titanic games. I saw the page on Steam and it genuinely looks like ridiculous. Obra Dinn, Tectonic. It's gonna take a while to correct. Did I not pawn that Southwind? Oh my! I was too busy going off about Outer Wilds. This is everyone here's fault. This is not my fault. I was too hyped up talking about Outer Wilds. And how I've always wanted to play it, but nobody in this community wants me to play it. I can't pawn this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I could have pawned that and went for all triplets. All triplets is a distinct but real possibility here. Yusung's gonna own 600 copies of Outer Wilds in their Steam library after stream. Hang on, here's the thing. I genuinely super appreciated the gift game, but like seriously, no. If you gift a game, there's legitimately no guarantee that I play it on stream. I have a very specific set of requirements. John Wick voice. Wait, Liam Neeson voice in Taken. I have a very specific set of skills, and that's deciding what games are good for a stream. Dude, Misfern might make the protagonist run back right now. I could tell that they were in Tenpai because their auto-draw and discard animation was a little bit different. Bauer, we've been there. I've been there. I was there moments ago. What was I saying? Oh my fucking god. I've been streaming for too long. My brain is absolutely fried. But like, here's the thing. I love Super Mario Wonder. I loved Super Mario Wonder. I'm not gonna play it on stream unless something special happens, because that game, I can't focus at all. It's sensory overload, and we don't get to do anything. We don't get to talk about anything, because it's just like I'm way too overloaded. I'm way too overloaded. Don't play Zhong and watch Zhong at the same time. The famous double jeopardy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would love some Phoenix Wright one day. Here's the thing about Phoenix Wright. I think that it is a good series, and I think that we would really, really love it. You're talking to the former Model UN best candidate for International Criminal Court. That's true. That's true, by the way. That's true. If you got it, flaunt it, baby. The thing about Phoenix Wright is that there's so much dialogue, and I don't like games where all you have to do is read dialogue. You know what I mean? We got to figure out, like, do they do voice acting in those games? Because then we could let it ride. Then we can absolutely let it ride. I'd let Yusung defend me in court for real, for real. Your Honor, I think these allegations that are being brought against my client are zuzzy. They're zuzzy in nature and have no basis here and should be thrown out of this court. Among Us, I rest my case. The One Piece? Sorry, I rest my case. Some LucasArts games and Monkey Island Grim Fandango. That also sounds pog as hell. I know that that franchise is also something that I'm very keen in checking out. I am giving Miss Fern the anime run back right now. They're throwing out the kunai. The GBA games definitely do not. Yeah, I would assume that the Game Boy Advance games, if they did, the audio would be like super crunchy and compressed, right? Great Ace Attorney has some voice acting, but it's definitely not fully voiced. Okay, Naruhodo ne. Naruhodo. I mean, this hit is still kind of devastating if we manage to get it to work, right? We're not far away either. We just need some pieces to come together, like we're a Beatles song, and that's all we need, baby. Would I do a Civilization stream? Lightspeed Sloth, you know full well that what you're asking me is, would you ever try crack cocaine on stream? I know the memes about Civilization. I know that it's one of the most addictive games known to humankind. I would try it. I would try it, but I don't know. Those games I've never really been good at is the problem, you know? Are you a map gamer though? I don't know if I'm a map gamer. I don't even know if I'm a Naruto voice fighting dreamer. Okay, this looks terrifying. What is this? Riichi, Sumo, Pure Double Sequence, Red 5, no Urodora, but 3 Azures? Bye, man. Holy moly. Holy moly. Layton game. Oh, Professor Layton games? Dude, the Professor Layton soundtrack goes so hard. Congrats to Mist Fern. Played a great game. Eric Butler also had some zuzzy weights that single tile on the 2. Bauer also had some nice dubs in there. Unfortunately, just gets sucked into the Shadow Realm. We've all been there. Someone has to go to the Shadow Realm so that to you know, keep the channel points economy afloat. Thanks for the game. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing. Holy moly. All right, folks. That's gonna do it for today. You can always support the stream just by subscribing on YouTube or following on Twitch. You don't even have to follow now. A lot of people follow immediately after the stream ends because you don't want to be called out. And I totally understand that. All right, here we go. Luna Leaf Bauer, thank you for the games. Kale the Noise, Miss Fern, thank you for the game. Girl Luigi, Butts Janos, Double Entendre, Government Pants, Thanos, Mist, Oishi, Ellie Life Cereal, Girl Luigi, Bob's Gaming, Konata, Swim Biot. Who am I missing? Girl Luigi just unfollowed and followed. Andriothea, Squishy Arm, Gray, Tectonic. Have a nice night. I'll see you in the exclamation mark Discord immediately. Have a good one. We'll be back on Wednesday, okay? All right, bye.